Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brenda, and for today's video, we are finally decorating my home for Christmas. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any videos that are coming up. But anyways, today we're going to be starting with my living room and a little bit of my stairway, but there is going to be a part 2. Don't worry, we're going to make it all magical after we are done decorating in this space. We're going to add lights and all that good stuff. But anyways, here is the blank slate. It is pretty simple. I already set up the tree. I wanted to save you guys the time and everything of watching me set it up. I think we all know what that involves. I fluffed it up a little bit. It is the 9-foot Costco tree, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is an old version as well, so the newer one is even prettier. We're going to start with some ornament DIYs here, or more of like a facelift. So for my formal living room, I do want to keep it a little bit neutral, and so I decided I was going to rip off this red ribbon. I know it might hurt some of you guys. Don't worry, I do have a second family room, so that one's going to be a little bit more festive. But anyways, I wanted to add some white ribbon just to kind of match the aesthetic that I was going for in this space, and I just added that to this gorgeous silver pomegranate ornament from Joann's. Absolutely love it, and I think this year, I really wanted to mix some metals. For my next one, it's just this faux gingerbread man cookie. Some of you guys told me that I should just make them, like actually bake them, but I do have pets and I really don't want to like have accidents where they try and eat them from the tree and whatnot. So I just picked these up from Michael's and I just stabbed a little ornament hook and then some ribbon, and that's basically it. I did flip them backwards though, so they look a little bit more realistic. And then for my other ornaments, I know everybody's basically using these ornaments this year, and it's just these beautiful velvet ones from Hobby Lobby. And just to make them look a little bit nicer, I wanted to add these cute little like wired kind of hoop ones instead of the traditional like just straight ones. I was thinking of doing velvet ribbon, but because I already have so much more velvet in my tree with my other ornaments, I didn't want to do too much. So I decided to just do the wire ones. Moving on to my next little simple DIY, I picked up these gorgeous ornaments from the Hearth and Hand collection at Target, and I wanted to add these cute little like white berries that I picked up from Amazon, just to add a little bit of that white Christmas touch, which I absolutely love. I like things to be white and bright, specifically for Christmas. And then I think I might try and do some like burgundy, like red ribbon, or burgundy velvet ribbon, but we'll see how that ends up going. But anyways, I decided to add those little white beads to my clear ornaments. Moving on to the sofa. So this area I've actually kind of mastered already. I love the pillows that I have here. You guys have seen in my other Decorate With Me's. I don't change them because it's just something that's versatile and fits for any season. This lumber pillow is a beautiful like mocha linen pillow. I think I might end up changing it for something lighter and brighter, but my Target actually hasn't really stocked Christmas yet, so I'm still waiting on that. But anyways, I found this gorgeous ornament pillow from Hobby Lobby, so I added that. And then on the other corner, I added this faux fur blanket, and then I also added this DIY little gingerbread man pillow, which I DIY'd on my Instagram. So if you're not following me there, definitely make sure you do so you can see that DIY. And then on one of my accent chairs, I just added this snowflake one that I also found at Hobby Lobby. Moving on to my coffee table, I actually just recently purchased this pot from Through the Porthole. If you guys haven't heard of them, I will leave a link to them down below. And I only got it for $99, which honestly is such a good deal. But anyways, I decided to add these faux stems that are from Joann's, and then to just add a little bit more of a realistic rustic touch, I also added these little branches. Right next to it, I added the Shea McGee home decor book, and then on top of it, I just added the Pottery Barn candle, and this one is one of my absolute favorites. I can't wait to burn this one. And while my coffee table is kind of still in the works, I decided to style it for you guys. I feel like I'm going to change it. I do want it to be a little bit lighter and less rustic feeling, but this is kind of like what I've worked with so far. It will change for part 2, but I will let you guys wondering, or I'll leave you guys wondering, because it's going to look completely different. So moving on to this swag. This one is from Walmart and it's only $12. And basically what I did is I just gave it a little bit of a facelift as well. I purchased these bells from World Market. Unfortunately, they are sold out already, so I will leave a link to some similar ones. But I basically just ripped up or cut the twine and then I tied it to the swag. And I made this bow with some satin brown ribbon. I added a little like wire from like the ornament hooks and I used that to attach it to the swag as well. And this is what it looks like. It is so cute and so much more my vibe. Again, you could easily just leave the red ribbon if you're using reds for your holiday decor this year, but I was going for a little bit more of a neutral, kind of more designer feel on this side of the living room. Moving on to my stairway. So the lighting was actually really bad today for some reason. I don't know why. So please excuse the bad lighting. But anyways, I went ahead and purchased a ton of the Norfolk garland from Kirkland's. And I coated basically my stairway with it this year, which honestly, I'm so happy I did, even though it ended up being a little expensive and it did hurt my wallet. But I can't even explain how beautiful this garland is. And if you run into it, I highly recommend getting it or even getting the A floral one because they are the exact same thing. So anyways, I hung this up on my stairway and then I took some A floral stems just to give it a little bit more just like thickness basically. I only did this in the front portion of my stairway because that's where the entryway is. So I just wanted that to be a little bit more just fuller just because that's like the first thing people see when they walk in. And then I also added one at the bottom just to give it a little bit more fullness as well. And then I used the same ribbon for my bows. And then basically what I did to attach them to the garland is just a little thumbtack. And then that way it stays its shape and it just literally attaches right into the branch of the garland. And then you just fluff that up and that's basically it. And I did that all over my stairway. But anyways, that is it for today's video. Again, this is only part one. We are going to be basically adding more to this living room. We're going to be adding fairy lights and just a little bit more to make it very magical. I've been debating within the last couple of days if I want to switch my ribbons or my bows for my stairway to white ribbons instead. I don't know yet. I might do it just because I want it to be more of a white Christmas. So we'll end up seeing what happens. But anyways, definitely make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.